Hello everyone, I'm Polly and today I'm working on the final areas on this island. I'm pretty much just filling in the gaps that I left behind on other speed builds. And right here I'm doing like what I did on the coastal neighborhood with a simulated little island in the middle of the sea. And I just used the same items. At first I thought of using cedar trees and leave them like tiny, but I guess that when I was working on this area, I kind of forgot to do it, and then I ran out of space. Even if I went back and put it, like, where would I put it now? So, yeah, just, tiny little details that no one cares about, honestly. It looks like I did this area super fast, but it actually took me so long to do pretty much all the areas on this video. Like, I had planned on spending like one day, like one afternoon, completing the island, and it actually took me 3 days, more or less. And I was still finishing up little details last night, which is crazy. But sometimes life gets in the way of things and the brain doesn't really work. This area next to the resident services, oh my god, I literally didn't know what to do. As you can see, I gave up on the idea of having those shops kind of behind the Able Sisters. I put like the extension of the sea because nothing was working. Like, I thought of doing other types of buildings there, nothing was working, so I just gave up and left it super simple. Because I also added more Christmas decorations because that area was looking like it didn't have a lot of Christmas decorations in comparison with other areas on the island. And here is a super sped up version of me creating more of those fake buildings. And these codes were created by me, in case you haven't watched me work on this island from the beginning. I did these designs because I couldn't find anything similar online, so I just did them. Sometimes you just gotta get your hands dirty and work for yourself. I don't remember if I showed it on speed build, but I used to have a bridge here, and my first intention was to like extend these buildings here. Like, I still had the water on the right side because there's the river mouth right there, but I had put like a bridge and access so you could access the other side. But then, like, in terms of map, it would look weird because the campsite and the museum are on that side, and I did not include any, like, both of those things are not included on the island, and you won't be able to access them when visiting the island because I just didn't plan how to use them. And when I remembered again that I had those like, I had the campsite and the museum, like, I didn't have space for them, so I left them out of the island. I gave up on the idea of having that extension of the buildings, and there's buildings behind the resident services, so I think it's not that bad, and it makes more logical sense in terms of a map. I'm also adding more stuff to this side. Initially I was also thinking of adding some stuff on the other side, like on the left side when you're looking from the sort of bridge that I created. that allows you to access Ione's house, you know, from this area, or Sprinkles house, you know, that whole road slash bridge. But I ended up not decorating that side. You know, sometimes you want to do things, but you just run out of time. I also blocked this area off. I tried to not make it look too like in your face. I don't like to block things off too in your face, you know. I like it when it looks like you could access, but you can't really access it. That may piss off some people that visit the island. I'm so sorry if it's annoying for you, but you know, I like to hide the ugly parts, okay? And if there are ugly parts that I want to hide, you won't be able to access it. Hopefully. And you know, I just added a bunch of flowers. That was something that I didn't really have on the island. Now I have some overgrown flowers in some areas, and I'm still debating if I am lazy or not to pick them up, you know. Ione was there being cute. Yeah, everything is super simple, not like super fancy or anything. I try to keep it as simple as possible. But it took me longer than I thought for some reason. You know, sometimes I'm just slow. But here's the result. Like, you know, I kind of did just added stuff to transitional areas and added like filled in the gaps. So I'm just showing pretty much stuff that I already showed on other speed builds, but this time it's like finished, you know, completely finished. Here's the view from the road to that little island, and I could just leave water there and not do an island, but I thought it looked cuter with a little island in the middle, you know. And this is the only beach that you can access and the only beach that is decorated. And I really like the resident services with the Christmas decorations. I think it looks super cute, and I will save the DA like in this day, December 24th, with the snow and all that. I think it looks magical. But yeah, this is the end of my Christmas/winter island. It's finally done. Like, I really like it. I like to walk around, but at this stage, when I'm finished and when I'm done with an island, I feel kind of burned out, and it feels good to be over in general. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tomorrow I will share the last gift that I have for you guys, so be sure to check it out. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!